You're an actress, correct?
I'm not an actress. I'm an actress.
Oh, Sheldon changed the password. It's now Penny is a freeloader. No spaces.
Thanks. What are you guys doing?
Sheldon Cooper has an IQ of 187. He has 2 PhDs, a master's degree, and the social skills of a particularly grumpy houseplant. And yet, it's the blonde waitress from across the hall who keeps saving his genius behind. Today, we're breaking down every single time Penny helped Sheldon crack an equation, solve a problem, or just get out of his own brilliant way. Let's kick things off with what might be the most unhinged solution in TV history. Sheldon is stuck, completely, miserably stuck on a problem about how electrons behave in graphene. He can't sleep. He can't eat. He can't stop pacing Leonard's bedroom at 3 a.m. So naturally, he decides to go work at Penny's restaurant, as you do.
Okay, I will get those drinks started for you.
They're behind you.
Sheldon, what the hell are you doing?
I'm trying to get these tables cleared. We're slammed.
His logic. Einstein worked at a patent office to keep his mind occupied while he solved relativity. Sheldon would work a menial job to free up his subconscious. And what breaks the logjam? It's Penny's world, the crashing sound of plates dropping on the restaurant floor, that makes Sheldon realize electrons don't move in straight lines. They move in waves, just like the ripple from a dropped tray.
Well, honey, not to complain, but we were starting to think you didn't either.
Is that really necessary? I've been looking at it all wrong. I can't consider the electrons as particles. They move through the graphene as a wave. It's a wave!
Penny wants to impress Leonard by learning about his work. She goes to the one person least qualified to explain anything to a normal human being, Sheldon Cooper, professional condescension machine.
Now remember, Newton realized that Aristotle was wrong and force was not necessary to maintain motion. So let's plug in our 9.8 meters per second squared as A, and we get force.
But here's where it flips. When Penny asks Sheldon to start from the very beginning, it forces him to deconstruct physics all over again, from scratch. This is basically a PhD student being taught their field by someone who just Googled, what is an atom?
Physics comes from the ancient Greek word physica. It's at this point that you'll want to start taking notes.
But the result, Sheldon has to think about why he believes what he believes. He has to build his understanding from the ground up. And weirdly, that process of re-explaining forces him to examine his own assumptions in a way he never had before.
You look up at the night sky, and there, you notice some of the stars seem to move. So you name them Planetes, or Wanderer.
Sheldon is a terrible teacher, not because he doesn't know the material. He knows too much. He just absolutely cannot communicate it to anyone who doesn't already have 3 degrees. His students are falling asleep. His evaluations are, let's say, not great.
You're the most important electron in a hydrogen atom. Because you see, there's only one electron in a hydrogen atom.
Dr. Cooper has taken a relatively boring subject and managed to make it completely insufferable.
So Penny steps in, with acting lessons. She teaches him how to read a room, how to make eye contact, how to be a human being on stage for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, I thought we'd start with some basic movement exercises. You know, get our bodies warmed up a little.
All right.
So I just want you to relax and kind of move around in the space.
And it works. Sheldon the physicist solves the equation of human communication by literally rehearsing it like a script. He even starts using character techniques to project warmth he doesn't naturally have.
Sorry, I have to go. I have a customer. Bye-bye. Hi, can I help you?
I'd like a frozen yogurt, please.
Yogurt. Yeah, okay.
This is maybe the purest example of the whole dynamic. Sheldon is in a crisis. He's decided to take a break from superasymmetry and go back to his first love, string theory, but he's stuck, knotted up, no pun intended.
So it's sort of like a guitar string, but instead of making an actual sound, each vibration is a different particle.
Precisely. And when you express it in 11 dimensions, Einstein's relativity equations pop out. Does that sound like a coincidence?
It does not.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Penny is venting about her own life, feeling tangled and going nowhere. She's not talking about physics. She's talking about feelings, actual human feelings, something Sheldon typically treats like an optional software update.
So did we do it? Did we just solve string theory?
Oh, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but this is not the sort of thing we can figure out in a night. People have been stuck on this for decades.
But as she talks about her life, feeling like a knotted string that just keeps looping back on itself, something clicks in Sheldon's brain.
Decades? Really? It's a string. How hard can it be? It's straight, it's in a loop, it gets knotted up with other strings.
Well, actually, there are no knots in anything greater than 4 dimensions.
He realizes that strings in string theory can behave like sheets when you account for more than 4 dimensions, a concept he hadn't been approaching from the right angle until Penny's accidental metaphor pointed him there.
Well, unless we get around that by considering them as sheets. You know, topologically speaking, that has a lot of interesting possibilities.
See? How long did that take me? Like a minute?
Sometimes solving an equation isn't about math. Sometimes it's about proving that the way you're approaching a problem is completely wrong. During a game of Pictionary, Sheldon draws things so complicated and abstract that literally nobody can guess what they are. He's drawing multi-dimensional representations of simple words for a party game.
Ready, set, go.
Box. Window.
Batman. Batman and Robin.
Penny, on the other hand, draws simple, clear, intuitive pictures, and she and Amy absolutely destroy everyone else.
Wonder Twins plus the monkey and Batman.
Gift. Present.
Present! Yeah!
Oh, Leonard!
The lesson: Sheldon's logic-only approach to every single thing in his life is often the biggest obstacle between him and the answer. When Howard organizes a scavenger hunt, the show pairs people up deliberately to force uncomfortable teamwork. Sheldon gets Penny. On paper, this is a disaster. Penny doesn't know science. She doesn't know comic books. She doesn't know anything Sheldon considers relevant knowledge.
Sheldon, I've got to ask, how did you figure out that it was the geology lab?
The line, "in this room, the thing you'll see," was an obvious reference to Fantastic Four member The Thing, who's made entirely of...
Shut up!
But Penny's superpower isn't trivia, it's common sense. While Sheldon is busy overanalyzing every clue to death, looking for hidden layers, multiple meanings, symbolic references, Penny just looks it up, or uses basic logic, or just knows from real-world experience.
I solved it!
Those are map coordinates. Got him, let's go.
A scientist designs an experiment. Ask 36 increasingly personal questions to see if 2 people can fall in love. Sheldon and Penny end up paired together, and something actually unexpected happens. Sheldon, who treats emotions like an unsolved theorem, starts to open up.
What?
Just think about the day I met you and Leonard.
It was a Monday afternoon. You joined us for Indian food.
Can you believe it's been 8 years?
Yeah, and you're still eating our food.
By the end, Sheldon is confronted with something huge. He has emotional intelligence. He just never acknowledges it. He's been ignoring an entire dimension of his own mind, which, for a man obsessed with dimensions, is kind of hilarious. Okay, this one is a little different, and a lot funnier. Sheldon has a problem with Penny using his Wi-Fi without contributing to the bills. His solution? Make the passwords increasingly passive-aggressive and complex.
Greetings, hamburger toucher. You are probably wondering why you cannot IM with your little friends about how much you heart various things. This recorded message is alerting you that I am putting an end to your parasitic piggybacking upon our Wi-Fi. If you want to remedy the situation, you can contact the phone company, set up your own Wi-Fi and pay for it, or you may apologize to me.
Hi, did Sheldon change the Wi-Fi password again?
Yeah, it's Penny already eats our food. She can pay for Wi-Fi. No spaces.
But here's the thing. Every single time Penny navigates one of these ridiculous passwords, learns it, uses it anyway, and still somehow maintains the friendship, she's solving Sheldon's social equation.
Hey, Sheldon, did you change your Wi-Fi password again?
Yes, it's Penny, get your own Wi-Fi, no spaces.
Thanks. Wow, it's with the fancy spread.
My new roommate is bending over backwards to ingratiate himself to me. Nice touch, by the way.
Okay, Amy is the co-solver here, that's real. But throughout the entire final season arc, there's a quiet force keeping Sheldon on track, and it's Penny. When Sheldon spirals, when he doubts himself, when he gets so deep into his own head that the equations stop making sense, Penny is the one who grounds him.
Sheldon loves Amy, and he would never hurt her on her wedding day or any other day, so park it. Oh, you sit down too.
You don't understand. This could be really big.
No, Penny's right. We have our whole lives to do science together.
Let's get married.
All right. It's go time. I am pumped.
When Sheldon wins the Nobel Prize, he gives a speech that surprises everyone, including himself. He talks about his friends, his family, the people who made him better.
And Dr. Sheldon Cooper for their discovery of superasymmetry.
Howard, Bernadette, Raj, Penny, Leonard. I apologize if I haven't been the friend you deserve, but I want you to know, in my way, I love you all. And I love you.
He'd never have written that speech without Penny. He'd have submitted a theorem instead. That's it for today. If you loved this breakdown, smash that like button. Sheldon would call it a non-trivial contribution to the algorithm. And subscribe, because we've got a lot more Big Bang Theory deep dives coming your way.